Hi, and thanks for logging on to the daily DVAR HALACHA. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it is for Wednesday. Today is Wednesday the 13th of May, the 19th day of IYAR. Today, I wanted to give you some halachas related specifically to the coronavirus and the situation that you're in. When HaKadosh Baruch Hu sent us this magefa, you could call it, exactly during the times when a magefa was sent, a plague was sent onto Rabbi Akiva's students, and by the way, that magefa ended, according to a lot of opinions, on Lag BaOmer, or according to some, on the 30th, it was over by the 34th, which is exactly where we are now. And they're quoting from Rab Chaim Kanievsky that we can hope and pray that it would end now also, just as it did in the time of Rabbi Akiva's students. So what can you and I do to help end this magefa? Well, yeah, social distancing is good. Masks are good. Washing your hands, that's good. But I guarantee you, God did not send us this magefa so that we should learn to wash our hands better. You could tell. You know how God operates. He does not send us this kind of stuff just because He wants to teach us how to wash our hands. He wants us doing more mitzvos. He wants us doing something more and better, obviously. And we all have to search our souls and find out things that we could do to make it better. So I found some, and I'm going to show them to you. Number one, this is a Gemara in Shabbos on Daf Peites. That's 89, and it's the famous Gemara, which, so apropos to Shavuos, talks about what it was like when Moshe went up to get the Torah from God. So he went up into heaven, and he vanquished all the angels who said that humans didn't deserve the Torah, and he said, yes, we do. And when he finished all that, so it says, he became Nasalo Ohevi, became beloved by everything there, all the angels, and Umasar Lo Davar, and this is the angel of death, I think it says, gave over something to Moshe. Shenemar, as it says, Alisa Lamaram, you came up to heaven. Shavisa Shevi, you captured us. Lakachta Matanas Ba'adam, and you took presents for man. Bischar Shekarucha Adam, in the reward that you were called man. Lakachta Matanos, you took presents. So here's the Malach HaMavis part. Af Malach HaMavis, also the angel of death. Masar lo davar, gave him over a present as like a memento of that occasion. Shenemar, vayitein sakatoras, he gave them, Moshe, the katoras, those special incense that we burn in the Beis Hamikdash. Vayechaper ala and it got forgiveness for the people. V'omer, and it says, vayamod bein amesim v'bein achayim, Moshe stood in between the dead and the living during that plague, and he brought the katoras, those incense. And the Gemara says, Ilavda Amarla mi havayada. If the angel of death had not told it to him, how would he have known it? So, am I telling you to go out and get incense and burn them in your homes? No. We're not allowed to make the Ketoras. But you can learn the Ketoras. You can read the Parshas HaKetoras. It's the part that you say after Ein Kelokenu on Shabbos. Trust me, you're allowed. You can say it every single day. Say it slowly, carefully, with kavana and intention. And this is I was going to say the word recipe. This is something that God would want us to do, to study the Ketoras, to learn the Torah of it and say it with intention and understand it. And that is one of our strengths against this magefa, besides washing your hands and masks, etc., which is, they're all important. But this, you're learning right here, is that Parshas Ketoras is important also. Next thing. Something else very, very important. This is from the Tur in the Shulchan Aruch. The Tur in the Shulchan Aruch says, Veheshiv Rab Natrunoi Reish Mesifta de Masa Machsia. He said, Rab Natrunoi, the head of the Mesifta in Masa Machsia. This stands for David HaMelech Alav HaShalom. David HaMelech Alav HaShalom, King David, Tikon Mea Brachos. He said that we should say 100 brachos. Okay? Because every day 100 people were dying. They didn't know why they were dying. He examined and he understood from Ruach HaKodesh. and he said that Jews should say 100 brachos a day. If you say 100 brachos a day, that also will guard you. And one more thing, this one right here. Hope you can read where I'll expand that a little bit. The Parsha of the Akedah. The Zohar says that invoking Akedas Yitzchak, the great merit of Yitzchak Avinu and Avraham, who was willing to shech his son, Yitzchak Avinu, who was willing to give up his life, through the recitation of this Parsha, that also helps stop the spread of disease. So remember that you now have 3 more tools in your arsenal besides masks and washing your hand and social distancing. You have the ones that God spiritually is wanting you to do, and they are 100 brachos a day, the Parsha of Ketoras, reading that, understanding it, saying it with intention, and also reading the Akedah, and that too can, according to the Zohar, invoking that memory, that merit, can help us be protected in these times. And you learned it right here. Spread the good word. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.